everybody, welcome to my channel. I have many things to show you guys. I have been using the Pandahall items of this particular set a lot. This was a shopping bag and it's a Halloween gift bag, but it comes all separated like this. So it's a really strong, excellent quality craft paper, black paper bag. And it comes also with this really good quality cardstock ghosty, and it's such a good size. So you are meant to glue it on here for Halloween, trick-or-treating, gifting, and things like that. And it also comes with glue dots as well, you guys. And so it's packaged like this. See, there's a glue dot there. And you get 3 of this pack when you order this. And I have had so much fun with it. So I'm going to show you all the projects I got to make just using that particular set. Then I have also grabbed this really large sheet of an iridescent, magical looking, it's like a flower gift wrapping thing, they said, but it can be used for any type of gift wrapping. And it's got like this smooth backing, and it's got these textured look at the front with the iridescent magical color. And I have used this for die cutting. So I will show you what I also made with this. Let me first show you these. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun making this. Now I really enjoy making simple projects, and without all the die cutting, this is like the most simple thing to make. And I'm going to show you how to do it really quickly. If you have shopping bags, you can do this with any kind of shopping bag, but the Pandahall item that I grabbed is such a good quality, really nice and sturdy bag. I absolutely love it. So this is called the loaded pocket in Halloween style that I have made. So you have a pocket here, then you have a pocket here, then you have a really large pocket here, okay? I did use my KS Craft cute cats. These are the layered embellishments, and this is where you see that iridescent paper. I backed that onto the adhesive foam and I die cut it. So I have these sticker pieces to use for the kitty cat's face. And because I'm doing Halloween theme, the color is absolutely amazing. Look how magical it is, right? So I have made several kitty cats. So here is one. Here's another version down here with the cauldron, and I added like enamel dots and things to make the bubbles look more fun. And I also made these ones here. And see, this is where I added that shimmery wrapping paper just on adhesive foam sheet, you guys. And then I die cut it, and it gives me instant sticker. Look at this. So fun. Okay, I have made more kitty cat, of course. And here is the other one. And here is the other one, all in Halloween colors. So let me show you how to make these loaded pockets. Super easy to do, okay? And then I'll go into details of all the other embellishments that I added. So using just these, what you need to do is first you grab the handle part off. So these ones, you just have to like take it off lightly like this. See, they just come off like this. Okay, and then see, they just come off, and I just put this in the bin. So for the first one, so the biggest part, what you need to do is you turn this around. See this bit here? You're going to fold it downwards to match the bottom line. So you fold it downwards like this. Okay, so it's like this. So you're going to use your glue gun to add glue here, and then you're going to glue it flat at the bottom. Okay, then here is your big pocket. See all this space for your adding gifts. That's the first step. The second step, what you need to do after taking the handle bit off, is you just need to fold this bottom bit upwards like this. And you just have to glue it on like this, you guys. How simple and fast is this, right? So what you do is you need to add glue here, and then just fold it up. Then you need to add glue here here and here to glue it onto the other one. So you just need 2 shopping bags to do this. How simple is this? So what I did to decorate is before I glued it down like this, I measured how wide the bag is and how much of the paper I actually need. Because you're going to be folding this upwards, you really don't need to cut a big piece of paper and waste it because you're not going to see this bit when this folds up, right? So I only cut like a strip of paper to measure this bit here, glued it down, then I added the glue here and folded it up. So that's how I did it. Then with this one as well, using the same width that I used for here, but just cut it a bit bigger in height because you're going to add this here. So you're going to need just a little bit longer in paper. As long as the paper goes a little bit down to where your pocket is, then it'll cover everything nicely. That's all it is that I've done to here. So I used 3 different pattern papers to cover them. Then for the middle one, you guys, what I did do to the middle one is after taking the handle bit off, I just glued it shut because I really wanted to use this sunflower doily bag topper that I made in Halloween theme. I combined it with the spider web and I also combined it with the cloud doily from Scrap Diva Designs. And I made this bag topper. And I used that bag topper to decorate my middle pocket. So half of it gets glued to the front and half of it gets glued to the back. Can you see? Oh, you might be able to see. Yeah, there. Okay? So I just kept the middle bit shut. Now, if you didn't want to use bag topper like me to glue it shut, you don't have to. Then it'll give you extra pocket to fill more goodies. And then it'll become extra bulky probably. But I really like the look of the sunflower doily bag topper in the middle section. And it gives me this pocket here. And it gives me heaps of pocket space there as well already. And then I have all of this to fill. Of course, if you didn't like the look of the handle part being ripped off, you can cover the inside as well. Of course you can. And of course you can cover the back also. But I didn't think I need to. And these are the 2 versions that I have made using the KS Craft kitty cat. Oh my gosh, those kitty cats, they are so adorable. And you can literally turn them into any theme using different color schemes. And here's my other bag topper that I made. For the ribbon, I just freely made the ribbon. And I double layered the 2 different colors. And this is a boo sticker. And on top of the sticker, I just used more sticker pieces of the stars. And then these are like little flat back charms that I added. Or resin flat back pieces. And the word down here, thinking of you and twisted tidings, comes from Scrap Diva Designs Voodoo Doll add-on sentiments. And here is a daisy tulle ruffle that I just stitched for my background. How fun is this, right? I absolutely love these and I am looking forward to filling these. Okay, the next project I really want to share, what I did with the shopping bag is this. Oh my gosh, I made this. To do this, you guys, what you need to do is grab your shopping bag as well. This time, what I did was I unfolded the bottom. I just simply ripped it like this. So you can gently do this, right? And then you just open the whole bag up like this. Then the next step is you open this up as well, like this. So it becomes like a extra big piece. Then you guys, what you need to do is fold it in half like this. And I put several of these pieces together and I just punched holes using my pokey tool. Just poke some holes and then use this pink nylon cotton or nylon cord. It's for jewelry making, but I use this to bind my pages. So this is my pages. That's all I did. And I simply just covered this area with more of my paper bag pieces. I just cut them into strips, or I just tore it apart using my hand just freely, and I covered all of this in black as well. Then using other bits and pieces that I have in Halloween, I made this journal, this paper bag journal, you guys. And this is the ghostie that's included in the packaging, the bag. And this is how I glued the ghostie. I just glued it like this. And then I chopped this bit off. Now, same with the back. For the back, I glued the ghostie this way. And I chopped this bit off. Okay? So then my cover becomes extra sturdy as well. For my back, I just used the Halloween sticker from the collection I'm using. And for the front, I had a 4x6 piece cut apart piece from the collection, and I fussy cut around the words, and I glued it to, starting from the ghosty mouth, because this is what he is saying. Time for a fright because it's Halloween night. And so for my closure, I used that pink one, and then I also dangled this silicone focal bead from Pandahall. So this is a spider web one, and this is a cute pumpkin cat. And I also use these cloud shimmery beads. Remember I said I chose this because I'm thinking of the Hocus Pocus cauldron? And these are the tiny spools also from Pandahall that I covered with washi tape, and this is with the yarn in purple colors. So it becomes a bead because there's a hole in the spool area there, see? And I just dangled it off to the side. So that's the closure for my journal, paper bag journal. Okay, let's flip through this. So my paper bag journal, each one has a pocket. Now, of course, you can cover the pockets. I am just showing it to you like this because I'm really showing you that I did make this journal using the paper bag. And you can do this easily. And you can have fun by covering the inside as well. But you have a pocket there. Then, this bit here, you see how it's got stitch details and like embossed lines. I did use the Scrap Diva Designs this month release of the journal set, and I used the embossed line die to cut them in 2 different colors, and then I just joined them because I wanted 2 different patterns. This is a fussy cutout image from a collection. I am using Spooktacular Halloween. And then this is a KS Craft pocket from the one of the coffin tag sets. And this Trick or Treat, I also got to use heaps of the alphabet stickers that I have. I have too many alphabet stickers, and I am not buying these anymore. I'm serious. I just want to use these up. So I thought, okay, I am going to stitch on my gold alphabet stickers. So this one says Trick or Treat Memories. So here's a pocket. This is a fussy cutout ghost from another paper bag. I added a sticker piece of the glasses, and it says Boo Crew. Here is my pocket. And this is a 4x6 cut apart piece. I just scored it at the top, glued on either top so this goes up. I use lots of my black star stickers as well. And I added glass sticker down here to the ghost. So this one lifts up and this one lifts up. And then I added more stickers down here that says Magic Spells. Here are more sticker pieces that I stitched onto the paper before gluing it down. It says Fabulous. This is a cut apart piece that I glued onto this journal page, and it lifts up like this. Then it says Spooktacular. This is a border sticker from the collection. Here's a pocket again. And this is the journal piece that says Moment, and you lift it up. And another piece I added from the collection that had the lines, which I thought was perfect for the journal. And it says Ghoulish. I used all of the stickers that I have in gold. This is a, what is this one? Project Life card. I used this one because the colors was perfect for Halloween theme. I added some black and gold stickers here. This one lifts up. This is a Boo from the Boo mini album from Scrap Diva Designs. I love the font style. I love the size of these BOO, and I just glued them together like this, and this is a tuck spot, you guys. Here's a pocket, and then on this side, I made a tuck spot here as well. It says Magic, Boo to You, and spooky vibes only. Use some stickers that goes with the Halloween colors. Flips open, says Creeping It Real. Here is another journaling space down here. These ghosties are from another shopping bag that was gifted to me. I fussy cut them out, added glass pieces. How fun is that, right? Pocket, cut apart piece, lift up, journal page, more stitched word that says sweet, lift up. This one says Dear Gummy because there's gummy bears on here. Dear Gummy, you're so sweet. I put the stickers down here. I got to use heaps of alphabet stickers, you guys. So happy about that. And then here is my journal page. And that's the final of this paper bag journal, you guys. How fun is this? So I was already able to make 2 different projects using the black shopping bag from Pandahall. Next, you guys. Oh my goodness. I got to make another thing. So, previously from Pandahall, I grabbed this book cover. Now, this is a glitter sparkle book cover made with vinyl. And it opens up like this. And there's a pocket here and a pocket here. What I did was I chopped down here and I chopped down here. And then using those pieces and with this ghostie, I just turned the ghostie around, added the 2 side pockets bits from the book cover, and I stitched around the ghostie. I did add some little bit of sequin on here and here. And what it is, it's a Happy Mail packaging. So you lift it up like this to put your stuff in there, and you lift it up here and you put your stuff in there as well. Because I didn't glue down this bit, so you have like basically pocket bit there, and then your pocket bit there, and then you have pocket bit underneath as well. So you have all of this space to put your things in it. And the way I decorated the front, I made a ruffle with the vellum sheet. I folded a ruffle with it. Then I added the taut paper on top and the starry trim on top. Then here is the KS Craft shopping bag, shaker shopping bag that I made with the spider flat bag acrylic piece and 2 of the witch hat stickers. And it says Ghoul Friends. How fun is this, right? So I got to make 3 different projects using this 1 paper bag gift bag set. Okay, next I want to show you while I'm here, because I was also using the focal beads, I have this one here to show you. So this is what I made. Now, if you see this is actually an Easter styrofoam Easter egg that was sent to me by my friend Alicia, and it's purple. So I decided to use it like a bead. I poked a hole. It already had a hole at the bottom, but it didn't have a hole at the top. So I just used my pokey tool to poke it all the way through, and I used my wire to put these trims together, all these Halloween colors. And these are some of the trims that my friend Mary sent to me a while ago. It's a purple spider web, and she also sent me this black bat trim. And so I added this one. Then I use all of these beads which are available at Pandahall. That is all purpley colors and Halloween theme. And this is a push clip in black color. How fun is this, right? So I really like making long tassels like this. That could be a wonderful piece to just add to, as a decoration to hang somewhere in the room. So I have made that, and I have made this, and these using all of the items from Pandahall. Thank you so much, everybody. And if you go shopping at Pandahall, make sure you guys use my discount code. And thank you so much for your kind comments. Bye for now.